Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCalSabre here. How are you all doing today? Well, you would think with this bucket list thing I would be talking about the Buffalo Sabres, but I'm not going to be talking about them. This is another unboxing. As I said in my couple videos, I got inundated with the mail from different companies all at the same time. So I'm trying to get some of the unboxings done. Today, we're going to be taking a look at North Africa 41 from GMT Games. This is a Mark Simonich game. It's all in the like now that heard somebody say they call it the 4X series. It was for a while called the Z Bond series or something like that, but they understand that there's no Z Bond in here. All right, so let's get her down to this table. Let me get my paws going here and let's get looking. All right, North Africa 41, the Western Desert, March to December of 1941. Because I have a big book that I've been reading. It's a hardcover book. It's like three different books all in one. This is published by GMT Games, and the designer is Mark Simonich, who's published like games like this and Salerno 43, which I just got, Ardennes 44, Stalingrad 42, a whole bunch in this series by Mark. And so let's get the shrink wrap off so we can take a look at the back without causing a lot of glare. Okay. Okay. There we go. We're doing Western Front, so it must be going to be over this way. Not too much with Egypt in that. Tobruk looks like it could be in there. Okay, here's the counters. It says 14 plus, 2 players, 3 to 12 hours. It's rated medium complexity and 5 medium for solitaire play. It says the game is North Africa 41 is a game that represents the campaign in North Africa from Rommel's first offensive in March 1941 to December 1941. During that period, Rommel's forces dashed across Cyrenaica and made to the frontier of Egypt. However, he was not able to take the critical port of Tobruk, defended by stubborn Australians with superior tanks and 88 millimeter flank guns, as used in anti-weapon. The Axis forces successfully fought off 2 counterattacks from the east. The Allied operations called Brevity and Battle Axe, or in the operations called those. Later in the year, Rommel could make his final big assault against Tobruk. The Allies launched Operation Crusader that forced the Axis forces to retreat back to their original starting positions in Helia. Sorry for mispronouncing all this stuff. Okay, again, contents 2 paper maps. There are. This is available on mounted maps, but I'll go on paper because it saves weight and it also saves room. Let's see. I put a piece of plexiglass. 2 counter sheets, 1 rule book, 1 playbook, 2 dice, 2 setup and reinforcement cards, 2 identical CRTs, and terrain player aid cards. So let's get to looking. Maybe. Maybe. Finally. Guys might get a good laugh out of me when I struggle with these things. All right, North Africa 41. Here's the rules of play. Checking in at how many got a nice index on the back. I always love the indexes. Because this old man has to be looking to, okay, 27, not counting the front or the back, looks like. It does count the front, so we'll take so we'll say 26 in the rules. But let's take a look at it. Okay, we've got the introduction, counter explanations over here, pictures of counters. And over here we got the different colors for the Allied units, the Axis units, steps, and then we're going to go through the sequence of play right here. All right, pretty long sequence of play as it is. Okay, and then they're going to talk about stacking, land movement. We've got some nice color photos in here. It's a typical GMT double column. Text is good enough for me to read, so it should be plenty for everybody. And then we're going to go off map boxes, zones of control, Zox. I don't see Zox in there. Okay, combat. Combat modifiers. Determine defense. Well, I don't have a lot of reading and studying in this one. Elimination due to a retreat, disruption and recovery, advance after combat. Probably a lot of these are pretty similar to what I'm used to, but I'll have to read and find out. Breakthrough combat, supply and attrition. Supply is what kills me in war games when I'm playing against somebody else. I always forget about supply. They don't. Huh. Guess what? That really hurts. Out of supply penalties, artillery support units, and SPs. Okay, and we're going to have special units. Especially, we're going to have 88 millimeter flank units, reconnaissance units, artillery groups, dock headquarters, Rommel. And we're going to have the replacements. I didn't see a lot of, I would call it. I see a lot of, I see some examples, but not as much as normal. Okay, there's convoy supply attrition phase, event tables and resources. All right, quite a few stuff, quite a bit in here. And then we got some optional rules on page 24. So we'll say that the 23 pages, not counted for 22 pages of rules. There's a convoy example. That's nice to have. All right. We've got a playbook. This is probably where the examples are. I haven't played a GMT one game for a while, so I probably forgot about this. Oh yeah, here we go. All right. Yeah, lots of examples in here. Okay. Order of battles and historical notes. Okay, this is nice. Lots of historical notes. Okay. Okay, we got the CRT here. One of them, two of them. There's a fold. Yeah, there's a trifold. So we got the CRT, the combat results table here with the definitions of what all those things mean. Determine defense tables, isolation, attrition, combat modifiers, all right down here with reference to where they are in the rule book. Very nice. I like that. Then we're going to turn it onto the inside. We're going to have allied event tables and anti-shipping tables, access support attrition tables, allied supply attrition tables. I said support. It says supply. And you got a resource list over here, disengagement table, and again, everything marked with the paragraph that's in the rule book for quick reference. Then we have the terrain effects chart. Okay, and there's two of them, one for each player. Most likely I'll be playing solitaire. Okay, and then we got a Crusader Allied setup and for Crusader and reinforcements. I've used those before. These are pretty nice. It helps you with the setup greatly. And on the back, we got the allied setup and reinforcements for north for the whole thing, it looks like. And we have the axis. All right, now we're going to go to the counters. Looks like we have oh, well, only two nice thick ones too. Look like they're not pre-rounded out. Wishful thinking, huh? All right, but they looked very, very nice. Pretty similar to everything that I've played with before for GMT. All right, so I'm gonna get the punching here late one night when I'm watching TV. That's when I do my punching and probably clipping. And then what is this here? Oh, it looks like we got a couple maps in here. I'm gonna take a look at the maps here in a minute. Oh, now we got two dice in there, and then unfortunately this is probably gonna have to go. All right, I'm gonna put it on pause here, try to get one of these maps open for you. Okay. Well, this map here, this is the eastern front because here's Alexandria over here. So the other map must be the front, the western front over there. And so nice looking maps, easy to read. We got a lot of desert area down in here. And sorry for that, guys. Boy, I've really got things going here right now. Sorry for this here. All right, up here on the top, we got the turn track. And we got the sequence of play. That's really nice to have that. Player turn for each player. We got anti-shipping tables over here. Here's the port of Tobruk, the Axis and the Allied supply attrition tables over there. Up here on the right, the top right, we have the map key for the terrain. Campaign victory point charts. This looks like one of those ones that slides back and forth. Allied remnant display. Resource protection. Down here in the bottom, we got a one for reserves, Allied eliminated box, Allied replacements and supply pool, and this is the Nile Delta 6.1.3. All right, looks very nice. So when I get to be playing this, here's the Port of Bardia, Mersa Matru. My pronounced spelling of this stuff is terrible. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so do you like this? Do you have this? Have you played it yet? What do you think about it? Okay, put those in. Give me some, feedback back in the remarks or down in the remarks section, so I know what's up. Everybody else is doing. Uh, I like it, or I wouldn't have ordered it. I mean, it's in the series, and I have most of the series now. So I'm going to say thank you very much. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. In addition to leaving remarks. So this is SoCalSabre saying take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe.